Hey, what's up, investors? Jason here. So we're seeing a pretty big sell-off with Bitcoin right now. So I want to dive into a technical analysis, kind of explain a little bit about what is going on, and possibly talk about where this could be going because, well, there might be a little bit of bearish news to be bringing up here about what could happen on the technicals. And I don't mean to make such a bearish video when you guys do know that I am very optimistic. So let's go ahead and jump into it. So as we do, if you don't mind, please do me a huge favor. Please be sure to smash Destroy, Annihilate, or gently press that like button. Helps me out a lot with the YouTube algorithm. Helps spread the content to more people that might find it interesting. And subscribe and push the bell notification if you have not already. Let's get to it. Now, the crypto market has lost about $40 billion over the last 24 hours. A good number of that is because of Bitcoin, of course. We're not really seeing much of that loss be from Ethereum, who is just down a little bit, and any cryptocurrency that really follows along with what Bitcoin is doing, like Cardano, for example. Those ones are taking more of a loss as well. Now, looking at Bitcoin here on the 4-hour chart, you can see that the volume activity is actually above the candlestick right now at this moment. And this is a lot of volume activity in a 4-hour period. So within this 4-hour period, there is more Bitcoin selling off than there was within any 4-hour period within this moment or within this moment where we had seen Bitcoin reach its 52-week low. So this is actually a pretty serious amount of volume activity that we're seeing. As you can see, the red volume goes all the way up, even still as zoomed out as we are right now. Now, what we're starting to see is we're starting to see stop losses coming in and selling Bitcoin. So we're seeing even more volume activity right now at this moment. And one of the big fears is, of course, is the possibility of Bitcoin falling below the price of $17,600, which could end up taking us below this next Fibonacci level. So if we were to see a more bearish situation and we were to fall below that 52-week low and fall into the next Fibonacci level, that could take us down as low as about $12,800, which you can see the area of resistance within this level. And you can see where we're currently at with this red line. That's around the peak that Bitcoin had seen back in December of 2017, where we did see that big rally. So these are actually really important prices for Bitcoin to stay at. Like, say, the price that we're at right now is also that price that we had a little bit of resistance at back in November of 2020. And then we ended up breaking through that. And that's when Bitcoin went on that big rally that eventually ended up taking us to our all-time high. So these numbers are very important with Bitcoin. And the worst thing to see is if Bitcoin was to fall below these levels and not able to hold on to them, because it could take a lot of work to get back up. Now, of course, that would be the most bearish situation, and I personally don't see that happening. What I actually see happening is now that we have Bitcoin at these lower prices, we'll start seeing some buying activity coming in, and then there will be more people accumulating Bitcoin and hopefully help retake that support above $18,000. So that's what I think more than likely will happen. But of course, if we were to just have an absolute bearish case situation, that would be it, is to see Bitcoin fall below that 52-week low. Now let's go ahead and use Elliott wave theory and just look for a new 5-wave structure, as we did think that we were possibly within a corrective wave, and that ended up not being the case, where we now have Bitcoin falling more. So this does change things a bit from what we previously thought. So now let's assume that this does complete the 5th wave, and then hopefully from here we will be entering a new corrective wave, and hopefully that does become bullish, and then we start to see a change in the pattern with Bitcoin. So let's look at our 5 waves that we currently have here, and let's go first with our wave 1, our wave 2, our wave 3, wave 4, and this being our wave 5. So then we will assume that as we start our corrective wave, we will see something that looks similar to this. We will go back through this Fibonacci level, we will correct, and then hopefully we will approach that next Fibonacci level at around the price of $20,000, or possibly even above that Fibonacci level. So that completes this short technical analysis of Bitcoin. Now, hopefully we did just complete our fifth wave, and now we see a corrective wave with a bullish pattern complete. Cross our fingers, right? So with that being said, please like, share, comment, subscribe. New content coming out all the time. I'll see you guys in the next one.